You know, that's part of the reasoning of some of the political people that we have around, and I just don't agree with it. I think we've got a pretty great country.
Kind of like you know, when
And
people,
getting better.
when the people are that you finally do get to apply for the job, when you finally get them out here to apply for the job, they really act like you're in, you know, intrigued in it there that they really don't want to. Some reason somebody made them to, and didn't dress for the job. Then they want your job instead of the you know, the weekend job, uh, and then they don't know how to do your job. I'd love to hire somebody to do my job. I love it, man.
No, I wouldn't want to step in your shoes, Robert.
I can make a lot more money if somebody
You
could
get
do.
up too early and you stay up too late, and there's too much in between.
If I had the time that this station requires, I mean, if I had that time to do other things where there is really money in, you know. But
Now, there was a day,
there
there
was
was
a
a time when
there was
I
a
liked getting up early and going to the radio station and doing stuff. Of course, that's back when we were spinning records. You know, back in the day.
Well, we can give you simulated records.
Them little CD things.
No, simulated records. No, we got records somewhere around here. Got a few, not many.
Yeah, but you don't have any record players.
Got a turntable back there in the production room. It's not hooked up, but it's back there.
Well, you remember how you had to be, I mean, you had to flip this switch, and then you had to flip another switch, and you, like you when you're doing production work and all, and then you have to pull it down and talk over the music, then push it back up, and then fade it away. And
one of the things I briefly talked with Doc about, I love to do build a simulated old control room there at Doc's, and have the active spinning
would it
record.
be fun to have a big glass and broadcast from there?
Well,
during
something events, yes, we could, but I also wanted to get that low power thing that you know it gets out about a couple miles, so it could be advertising Doc, you know, when you're on the bypass, real easy. So we've talked about it, and we got the old equipment to do it with. But we'd have our reel-to-reels running, but of course not on there, but they'd be running, you know.
Yeah.
And then the turntable would be running, but not actually the stylus wouldn't be on the record, you know. Give movement. The whole idea is to have some movement going. So,
I think it'd be kind of fun to do it and
control board.
and to, well, I don't see why you couldn't set up the
You have
records where they could play. People could hear the pops and the
Well,
clicks. And,
the problem would be somebody sitting there doing it, and then
yeah, that's true. Somebody would have to sit there and do it.
And the record change is not dependable,
Yeah.
not 24/7.
Yeah.
So you
Well, I thought you meant you'd have somebody there.
no, all simulated, yeah, and have a little small computer thing operating it.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, I got where you going now.
but the computer hid.
Yeah, all the modern stuff here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe find some old
Well, we got plenty.
them old glass tubes and all, you know.
Mhm,
That,
mhm.
see if you can plug a bunch of them around.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Something's turning.
Yeah, the cart machine. I know.
No,
where,
I'm talking about your brain.
yeah, my cart. I know where our cart machines are. A friend of ours got them. I got to be sure the family knows about that in case something happens to that friend, because he's in the nursing home now.
Oh.
So don't mind them if they want to keep them, because I don't. I got the storage space. I just don't want to do it. Well, actually, the guy was using them, so you know, it's better off to be used.
Yeah.
So, but you know, I don't know, but one radio station still using carts now. Jamie Williams used them as long as he was on the air over at Wayo on his morning show. But Ralph Black, they still have to put everything on carts for him.
Mm-hmm.
He has the old control room. They have a control room for Ralph Black in Troy.
Well, you know, the clicks of pushing that cassette in and all that you pick up on the mic, I just think that stuff made radio real.
Made it alive, huh?
Yeah.
Real alive.
Did you see this video of the football team at Troy looking at their new locker room? I didn't see
I
it.
didn't see it, but it's on WTVY, and I probably need to post it on Facebook. No.
Well, I haven't seen it. I'm just looking at the story for it, and
I didn't have time this morning. I got the story.
Of course, their kickoff game is still, about a little over 2 weeks away, September the 1st. It's playing number 22 Boise State at Veterans Memorial Stadium.
Ought to be a good one.
The north end zone should be completed and ready for the fans to go. And the players got to look at their new locker room yesterday, and that video is posted by the Troy football Twitter account. It captured the emotions of the players, and as they look at their new home dressing room. And of course, this is the finished product of part of a $24 million project that's been going on there at the school since 2016. It has new strength and conditioning center, athletic training facility, nutritional fueling station, a mud room with a cool down plunge pool, and a team lounge. Head coach Neil Brown said that he can't wait to sing the fight song in the new locker room. The Trojans hope that the first time comes after a win in their season opener. So I have to pull that up if we haven't done that. If you're a Troy fan, you may want to look that up. It's pretty impressive.
Pretty impressive.
I've driven by while they were working at it, and seeing what all is going on the outside. It would be neat to see what's going on the inside.
We can do that Saturday. It's Trojan Day.
Is it Trojan Day Saturday?
Yeah.
I bet they will have it open for people to
I
tour.
bet they will. I bet they will.
Just bet it.
I bet they will. I'm looking Trojan. There it is. Let's see. The computer's trying to be a nut. I hate computers.
Well, while you're looking at that, it looks like LSU. You got it?
No.
LSU junior quarterback Justin McMillan announced yesterday on Twitter that he's going to transfer. He's the second Tiger quarterback to leave in less than 24 hours. He threw only one pass at LSU, completing it for 19 yards, and he ran the ball 2 times for 2 yards. He was a star at Cedar High School in Cedar Hill High School in Cedar Hill, Texas. He left the team. Redshirt freshman Lowell Narcisse Jr. announced Tuesday on Twitter that he was leaving the program, and that leaves Ohio State graduate transfer Joe Burrow, sophomore Miles Brennan, Tennessee Tech transfer Andre Sale, and freshman Jordan Loving of Riverside Academy. Those are the quarterbacks that are still on the roster at LSU. So things get kind of tough at LSU.
I got all this profiles. I got the Meet the Trojan. I got the Meet Brown. And I can't find the story I got that story from. Now, I don't know where I got it.
Oh, well.
Well.
It happens. I've seen a lot of Bobcat football pictures posted. I guess they have their pictures made.
Troy will play Clemson in 2025. Found that part.
At Clemson.
It doesn't say. Well, I bet it does. I'll pull up the story.
Yeah.
No, it's that dang video. No wording. Yeah, they'll visit Death Valley.
Okay.
So they will. By the way, stay tuned. Sometime today, we really slammed yesterday, but we will do the WWE giveaway today. It's a gift card for 3 months of WWE Network on Mediacom, WWE Beach Towel Summer Slam hat, a Summer Slam koozie, and a Summer Slam t-shirt, Summer Slam sunglasses. Boy, I'm glad I didn't cut a commercial on that.
You could SummerSlam it.
SummerSlam somewhat,
just a lot of good stuff is what it is, and it's in a bag, and you get the bag too. It's a little carry bag. You can throw over your shoulders and carry with you. If you're a wrestling fan, this is a wrestling fan's dream. So pay attention.
SummerSlam is August the 19th.
That's right.
That is Sunday. So, and of course, to get the all hooked up, you need it Friday. So, I guarantee you're going to have it in your hands by Friday. And of course, we gave away one already. What did Ronda Rousey recently achieve to make history? She made history by being the first woman selected for induction to the UFC Hall of Fame, and Wayne Edwards knew that.
Well, we're going to have to give away the other two today. Then
Well, tomorrow day. Today's Thursday. Oh yeah. Well, I could have one in the morning. Courthouse we flow today. They'd have everything to get hooked up.
One of them doesn't have the
hookup.
The hookup.
So we'll give that Friday. Yeah, we're okay. Yeah. That's right. One of them don't have the free hookup.
For the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
One of them does. One of them does.
You probably know Country Venue by heart by now.
Well, I know that they've got some really good stuff out there to eat. This is the Country Venue. It's located out in the old Pops location out between Opp and Andalusia. They are open today, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. They're also open on Sundays from 11 to 2. And this is very helpful. They do lunch delivery to businesses Tuesday through Saturday from between 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., 11 to 2 p.m. And you need to call them at 334-28. I am really on it today. 334-282-9526. They do have bakery goods out there if you want to have. Oh, and the tea cakes. Oh, the tea cakes. Now, I haven't tried the chocolate chip cookies, but the tea cakes. I want to try the gourmet apples, too. They sound delish. Cakes available upon request. They do cupcakes. You can, just a lot of different goodies out there at the bakery. Go by and check them out, and they can do cakes for special occasions. But we've been pushing not only the bakery, but also the deli, the lunch deli that they have there. They have kids sandwiches that you can get, and they also have a soup for the day. But the Reuben, the roast beef, the turkey club, chicken provolone, ham and cheese, turkey Swiss BLT, turkey BLT. And then we get into the cheese sandwiches.
Oh, geez.
The 3 cheese grilled cheese, the traditional grilled cheese, the grilled cheese BLT, the bacon grilled cheese, the ham and turkey grilled cheese. This I've got to run the gomulet, gomulet or whatever on the cheese sandwiches, because every single one of those make my mouth water when I look at it.
In other words, you're going to go and try every one of them.
You can get just the sandwich, or you can get a little meal deal.
You're going to try every one of them, what you're saying.
I've got to see if I can try every one of them, and I really want to get me one of them gourmet apples. I don't know what that's all about. But that's the Country Venue, 282-9526, 282-9526. Check them out.
25 past 7 on a Thursday. This week has flown, man.
It has flown by. Today is, like I said, Thursday. It is foggy outside.
Yeah.
Still some fog out there. School buses on the road. Students going to school. People taking kids to school. A lot of traffic. So be careful out there. Watch out. Stay off your phone.
Phone is causing a lot of accidents.
But it does cause a lot of accidents. I had a very good friend that told me right up here at the Church of Christ, her light turned green, and she started to ease out, and a car was coming down 134 and never pulled up, and just barely missed her, and it just got her shaking all over. Probably somebody on their phone not paying attention.
You know, I used to drive a motorcycle, and I assumed everybody was not going to pay attention to me. You almost got to do that with your car nowadays.
Well, I did that when I rode a motorcycle too. I always, at red lights and all, whenever it turned green, I looked if there was oncoming traffic to make sure and usually gave them a head nod, and they would nod back that they saw me, and so.
But it's almost getting that way on the automobile.
Well, it is. You really need to watch the other driver. There are just so many distractions. What gets me is now I've got a new Chevrolet pickup truck, Robert, and every once in a while on the display screen, this little message will pop up: "Do not take your eyes off the road. It could cause an accident." But it does this while you're driving down the road, and you've got to push a button on it to get it to clear, so the radio will pop back up.
Yeah, mine does the same thing.
Yours does that. That is
Aggravating.
well. It's not only aggravating, but it makes you take your eyes off the road. I'm too OCD to leave it there.
No,
I have to change it back.
no, there's a button on the back of your steering wheel you can do it with.
Well,
But
there's
I
some
don't
buttons.
have, I don't know how to work.
I don't know
all these
which one of those that you would. I don't know which one of those that you would. That would.
It'll
have
change
to
radio stations and everything else. I mean, them buttons.
Yeah, yeah. I know there's one that does the volume,
On the
but
back.
I don't know what the one on the other side does. And
There's a lot of little things. Then you got the front stuff.
yeah.
Got a lot of crap
I guess
there.
I need to go back over and let Bobby Hall tell me what all those
He
buttons
don't.
are.
He don't know.
The truck I traded in didn't have all those buttons on it.
Really?
No.
Oh man, I tell you, listen, mine's got.
Well, the first truck I traded in,
It's a.
it was 11 years old. When I
Oh, okay.
traded it.
Oh yeah, okay.
But no, it was a good one.
Mine knows the way home. I like that part.
Yeah, it sure does drive good though. My new truck, like it.
Oh, my OnStar, I would have never got where I was going last Thursday.
Well, I kind of let my OnStar go because I don't go anywhere, pretty much. If I do,
It's $9 a month, something. It's not
something
much.
like that. Yeah.
Radio station pays it, so I don't care.
Yeah. And you use it once a year. Well, you use it for football
Ball
games
games,
too.
be sure. I always put it. I pretty well know, but I want to be sure.
Yeah.
Don't need to be late at ball game.
Well, if I pull into a town and I'm going to a football game, I look for up in the sky
Well, yeah.
and catch where the brightest lights are coming from, and then usually you can find the stadium that way.
Well, we have people find the wrong stadium in Bruton though because of that.
Well, yeah, they may.
They already paid and got in, and
Yeah.
it realized it was the wrong game.
Yeah. That's probably not good.
It's not the first stadium that you stop at in Bruton that we play.
Well, yeah.
Now.
It's not. It's not over there at
WS Neal.
WS Neal.
They were already inside, sat down, and realized it was the wrong place.
I don't see anybody I know over here.
And the people at the gate was nice about it and laughed about it and gave them their money back.
Well, it's probably happened before.
You think so?
You say Bruton, somebody goes to Bruton. If they don't
know the one or the other.
they don't know
Mm-hmm.
East or West Bruton. They
So
don't
sometimes it's not always follow the lights.
know. Yeah, that's right.
Lights will get you in trouble.
Yeah, but those two stadiums are pretty good distance
Distance
apart.
apart, yeah.
They are.
But you see the first one is WS Neal.
Yeah, if you're coming from
From out.
Andalusia. Yeah. What was that, 29, 27, 29?
Don't ask me nothing hard. Oh, gee, I can go and get breakfast.
Gracious.
I ain't finished. You might better get started.
Well, that's usually the way it rolls around here.
Look how many I got.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I got two more though.
Today is Thursday, August the 16th, 2018. We've got some famous folk with birthdays. Cameron Monaghan is an actor in Shameless, is 25. Rumor Willis, actress and singer, is 30. She was in Dances with the Stars. Sean Pfeiffer is an actor, Desperate Housewives, 32. Kristen Milotti is an actress, How I Met Your Mother, 33. Cam Gigadit, don't ask me, actor, TV show, The OC, 36. Vanessa Carlton, a singer, is 38. George Stultz is an actor from Seventh Heaven, 43. Seth Peterson, an actor from the TV show Providence, is 48. Andy Miller, an actor from the movie Apollo 13, is 49. Steve Carl is an actor. He was in The Office, Bruce Almighty, Evan Almighty, 40-year-old virgin. 56 today. 56 today. Timothy Hutton, an actor, was in the movie Taps. He is 58 today. Madonna is 60 today.
Getting old.
Getting on up there. Angela Bassett is an actress. What's Love Got to Do with It? She is 60 today also. Laura Innes is an actress from the TV show ER, 61. Jeff Perry, an actor from the TV show Scandal, is 63. James Cameron, a director, Academy Award winner, directed Titanic and Terminator 1 and 2 and True Lies, 64. James J.T. Taylor, singer, was with the group Kool and the Gang. Remember his little song called Celebration? He's 65 today. Kathy Lee Gifford, a talk show hostess and singer, she is 65. Reginald Bell Johnson is an actor from the TV show Family Matters, is 66. Leslie Ann Warren, an actress, was in Cinderella, is 72. Bob Balaban is an actor from Midnight Cowboy and Close Encounters of the Third Kind. He's 73 today. Carol Shelley is an actress in the play The Elephant Man, is 79. Anita Gillette is an actress, was in the TV show Quincy, and she is 82 today. Sir John Standing, an actor, was in the movie The Importance of Being Earnest, is 84. Julie Newmar is an actress. She was in the TV show Batman and Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. She is 85 today. Gary Clark, an actor, he was in the TV show The Virginian. He is 85 today, one of them old westerns. Tony Trebert is a professional tennis player, played back in the 50s, the mid-50s. He's 88 today. And then finally, Ann Blythe is an actress. She was in the movie The Helen Parker Story and in the movie Rosemarie. Anne is 90 today. She was born in 1928. Happy birthday to all of our celebrities.
Mention Begin, the Israel Prime Minister. He's the one signed that treaty with Aegis Anwar Sadat in 79. Would have been 105, passed away in 92. Amos Alonzo Staggs, college football basketball coach, would have been 156, passed away in 65. Frank Gifford, athlete commentator, Monday Night Football, married to Kathy Lee Gifford, would have been 88, passed away in 2015. Robert Culp from I Spy, remember that? Would have been 88, passed away in 2010. Edith Gourmet, blame it on the Bossa Nova, would have been 90, passed away in 2013. And Daniel Boone and David Crockett guy, Fess Parker, would have been 94, passed away in 2010.
Did you say Frank Gifford died today?
We got him dead 2015.
And Kathy Lee Gifford,
She's still alive.
but her birthday is today.
Ooh.
So he was married to her,
Yeah.
and he
25
died on her birthday.
3 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. And she's still
Oh yeah, she's
still drinking and hosting.
Well, I don't know about that.
Oh yeah, she's very
Still
plain about that. She loves her wine.
Oh,
She loves her wine. She's very, very open about it. I reckon we got to go to news. Now that we're 4 minutes late, so we're on time.
We're ready.
We're ready to be on time. Okay, let's do it.
Rich Thomason in Washington. After revoking the security clearance of former CIA Director John Brennan, the White House now reviewing the clearances of other former government officials. President
Good morning, Ira.
New York Governor Andrew Cuomo's comment that America, in the governor's words, was never that great. Just a few days ago, he was appealing for his family's safe return. Now, a Colorado man, Chris Watts, has been detained in connection with the disappearance of his pregnant wife and their 2 young daughters. It has gone from a rescue to a recovery operation. Crews still working at the scene of the deadly highway bridge collapse in Genoa, Italy. The death toll at least 38, with at least 10 people still unaccounted for. On Wall Street this morning, stock futures are sharply higher. Dow futures up 194 points. S&P futures 14 points higher. More details at srnnews.com.
CCB time is 7:35. Time for you to drop by CCB here in Opp, meet our local staff, talk over our local community activities, talk over your banking needs. Member FDIC. Good morning, I'm Robert Booth.
I'm Jay Michael.
For Dateline Action News, brought to you by Harper Appliances, Southern Independent Bank, the Farmers IGA, the Woodmore, Mizell Memorial Hospital, JR's Lawnmower Shop, Covington Eye Care, and Harkey's.
Well, authorities say 5 inmates who escaped from an Alabama jail have been recaptured. The Marshall County Sheriff's Office tells news outlets in a statement the inmates used the Gunnersville jail's ventilation system to escape Tuesday morning. The statement says the problem that led to the escape was identified and corrections are underway. Jail records say that the inmates are 28-year-old Brian Eugene White, 30-year-old Benjamin Justin Cameron, 27-year-old Baltimore Davila, 22-year-old Damon Blade Dempsey, and 30-year-old Adam Bellucci Dean. Authorities say Dempsey and Dean were captured in Gunnersville hours after they escaped. Davila and White were taken into custody at the Altoona home in the afternoon, while Cameron was caught in Albertville. These men have all been recaptured and put back in the lockup.
Alabama authorities say a police officer used a stunt gun on a 13-year-old boy who reached into a pocket containing a handgun. News outlets report charges are pending against the 13-year-old who was walking with a 15-year-old boy near a middle school when he was stopped Wednesday. Birmingham Police Sergeant Johnny Williams said that officers responded to a report of an armed person spotted the 13-year-old matching the provided description. Williams said officers asked the youth to put his hands in the air. He says an officer then fired the stunt gun when the teen reached into his pocket instead. Police say a .38 caliber handgun was found in the boy's pocket. News outlets say the boy was taken to the hospital to be checked out. The internal investigation into the stunt gun use is ongoing.
New named storms have formed far out over the Atlantic and Pacific, though neither possess a threat to land. The U.S. National Hurricane Center in Miami says the Atlantic's subtropical storm Ernesto had maximum sustained winds Wednesday near 40 miles per hour, and some additional strengthening is possible over the next day or so. It's centered about 695 miles southeast of Canada's Cape Race, Newfoundland, and is moving north near 8 miles per hour. Also, the Pacific's tropical storm Lane is about 1,200 miles southwest of the southern tip of the Baja California Peninsula and is heading west at 14 miles per hour. It had winds of 40 miles per hour Wednesday, and forecasters say that it might grow into a major hurricane by Saturday.
Well, we're in fully the dog days of summer now, which means even farmers are taking a break from the extreme heat. Local farmers markets, which sell fresh produce, temporarily close at the end of July. Hot summer August days are widely considered to be dog days of summer, meaning even the dogs think it's too hot to be outside. Well, the farmers also are taking a break for a few weeks as they prepare for their final harvest in October. Farmers replanted their pumpkins and other summer crops in mid-July. Now they're cultivating them and awaiting their yields in about 6 weeks. Getting sufficient rain during the next month are critical for the last harvest.
A prosecutor says an Alabama man had shot and wounded his adult son during an argument over chicken wings.
You like that story.
While they were watching football. District Attorney Michael Jackson said that 77-year-old John Lewis Carver was convicted by a Dallas County jury of first-degree domestic violence on Tuesday after a one-day trial. Jackson, the district attorney, said after the trial that must have been some really good chicken. The DA says Carver shot his son in the chest as the family was watching an NFL game. That's another problem in 2016. The Selma resident's wife had tried to separate the men when they started arguing over the chicken wings. Sentencing is set for November the 19th. Carver could be ordered to serve up to 20 years in prison.
Are you having a craving chicken wings for lunch today?
Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking chicken wings. I'm actually thinking 3-cheese grilled cheese is what I've been thinking.
With more cheese?
Yeah.
Governor Kay Ivey has named Kelly Butler as acting financial director. Ivey made that announcement this week. Butler replaces financial director Clinton Carter, who's leaving to take a job as chief financial officer and senior vice president for the finance of the University of North Carolina system. Butler has a long career in state financing and budget matters. He has served as state budget officer, assistant financial director, and assistant state budget officer. He also worked for the legislature fiscal office and the Alabama Department of Revenue. His office says Butler will serve in this position until the search for a permanent finance director can be conducted. Well, gee, with all his qualifications, why would you look any farther?
I know.
I don't get that. But that's part of politics, isn't it? Check your time. It is now 7:40 here on WOPP.
504-1106 for Harper Appliances for warranty work and most commercial appliances and ice machines. For home or commercial electrical repair or installation. Phone Harper Appliances 504-1106. Air conditioning and heat pump repair. At Harper Appliances, we don't just repair, we fix it the right way. Harper Appliances, phone 504-1106.
Dr. Joshua Driver and the friendly staff at Covington Eye Care would like to thank all of you for your continued confidence in our ability to care for you and your family.
Our newly renovated office offers all the latest technology to give you a comprehensive eye examination as well as detect and treat eye diseases. We are pleased to now offer many surgical procedures as we partner with Dr. Brent McKinley, board-certified cataract surgeon.
We carry the newest styles of Coastal Del Mar and Maui Jim sunglasses for all your summer fun. We also have an extensive line of frames to meet the needs of those on a budget, as well as those looking for Nike or the popular Coach line. And hey, Jack, we even carry the Duck Commander line.
For the contact lens wearers, we have the most comfortable brands, and for those who want to change it up a bit, we now offer the brand New Air Optics Color Contacts.
So call us today at 493-6600 to set up your next appointment, or visit us at 604 North Main Street in Opp to give us an opportunity to meet all your eye care needs.
Glenn Lewis Baker, age 84 of Andalusia, passed away Sunday in Pensacola. Graveside service will be held at 10:30 from the South Church of God Cemetery. Glenn Lewis Baker, survived by daughter and son-in-law Donna and Tommy Jones, Linda Dean, sons and daughter-in-law Rix Baker, Ricky Baker, Calvin Baker, Gordon Baker, Anthony Davis, and Jonathan Robin Davis. Many grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Brothers and sister-in-law Robert and Ruby Baker, Harold and Doris Baker, James and Faye Baker, and Donald and Patty Baker. Sylvia Carice Elmore Fuller, age 94, passed away, a resident of Florella, survived by son Thomas Jerry Fuller and wife Alice Roberts Fuller, 3 grandchildren, 3 great-grandchildren. Funeral services will be held at 3 p.m. Friday for Sylvia Clarice Elmore Fuller at the Evans Funeral Home. Visitation will be 1 hour before services. Burial will be in the Greenwood Cemetery. James Richard Morgan, age 85, a resident of Luverne, passed away Wednesday. Funeral services will be held 11 a.m. Saturday at the First Baptist Church of Luverne. Burial will be in the Brantley Cemetery. James Richard is survived by 3 children, Carol and Tim Jackson, Jimmy and Cindy Morgan, Elizabeth and Jared Flint, 8 grandchildren, 3 great-grandchildren. The family requests that memorial donations be made to either Crenshaw Christian Academy or the one's favorite charity. The family will be receiving friends at the church 9:30 until 11 a.m.
Clyde Siders Elwood, 65 of Enterprise, passed away Wednesday. He is survived by his wife, Edith Thomas Siders, Frances Halsman, his mother, sister Debbie Bryan and Tom, daughter Lisa Wortley and Chris, grandson Tristan Wortley and Noah Wortley, son Elwood Clyde Siders III, and numerous nieces and nephews. A memorial service will be held on Saturday at 2 p.m. at Hayes Funeral Home in Elba. Visitation will be from 1 until 2 o'clock. Prior to the service, the family requests contributions to the Waymakers Church.
Funerals are added to our local news as soon as possible after receiving them from the funeral home. Funerals are also posted daily on the WOPP Facebook page.
Glenn Lewis Baker, age 84 of Andalusia, passed away Sunday in Pensacola. Graveside service will be held at 10:30 from the South Church of God Cemetery. Glenn Lewis Baker, survived by daughter and son-in-law Donna and Tommy Jones, Linda Dean, sons and daughter-in-law Rix Baker, Ricky Baker, Calvin Baker, Gordon Baker, Anthony Davis, and Jonathan Robin Davis. Many grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Brothers and sister-in-law, Robert and Ruby Baker, Harold and Doris Baker, James and Faye Baker, and Donald and Patty Baker.
At Mizell Memorial Hospital, our mission is to provide the highest quality health care in a Christian manner with hometown compassion to the communities we serve. We have knowledgeable physicians and exceptional staff who work hard every day to address the needs of our patients. We provide a range of services like our Senior Behavioral Care Unit, Sleep Center, Emergency Department, or Wellness Center. Mizell Memorial Hospital has been a part of the community for over 60 years and is committed to quality and compassion. We are proud to be your community hospital. Mizell Memorial Hospital, every day making a difference.
Over the years, technology has changed the way we do things. It's made your local electric system more efficient. It's improved power reliability. But one thing we haven't changed is our commitment to service. Our promise of reliable electric service remains strong because we believe in commitment to our customers. Even if the microchip gives way to laser technology, our commitment to service is etched in stone.
The Op City Utilities, your local Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Family Feud auditions are coming to the region on September the 15th and 16th at the Wing Creek Hotel and Casino in Atmore. Organizers say they're looking for families who have energy, enthusiasm, and ability to play the game. According to Family Feud FAQs, families can smile, clap, high five, cheer for each other, say good answer, and have fun to stand out. Auditions can only be set up in advance by appointment. Go to familyfeud.com/audition to make an appointment or call 323-762-8467. To be eligible to compete on the show, participants must meet the following criteria: have 5 family members related by blood, marriage, or legal adoption, be a U.S. citizen, or have permission to work within the U.S. There is no age requirement to be on the Family Feud, but organizers suggest contestants be at least 15 years old due to the nature of the question. If anyone on the team is running for political office or has been on more than 2 game shows in the last year, are also ineligible. If you or anyone on your team has appeared on Family Feud before, it must be 10 years since the prior appearance to be eligible to play again. If anyone on the team knows or is related to anyone employed by Family Feud. The Andalusia Police Department has investigated another shots-fired incident that happened Saturday evening, August the 11th, on Oak Street. Investigators have identified 3 possible suspects in this incident. Of the 3 suspects, a warrant has been issued charging one person with 3 counts of attempted murder and 3 counts of shooting into an occupied dwelling. The names of the 3 suspects are being withheld pending further investigation and possible charges against the other 2. Chief Paul Hudson wants to stress that this incident is not related to the shots fired incidents from Monday, August the 6th on Sneed Street. In that case, a possible suspect has been identified. More information will be released as it becomes available. On Tuesday morning at 10:08 a.m., the Opp Police Department officer arrested a 33-year-old male resident of Elbow on Sperling Street on a bench warrant issued by the Opp Municipal Court. Tuesday, 11:17 p.m., Opp Police Department officers went to a residence in the 100 block of Martin Street in an attempt to locate a subject that had felony warrants out of Geneva County. Officers located the subject, a 25-year-old male resident of Opp, hiding under a bed. The subject refused to come out and was removed by the officers. Investigation by the officer resulted in the subject being charged with possession of controlled substance and possession of drug paraphernalia. Wednesday morning at 6:40 a.m., Opp Police Department officers responded to the area of South College Street in reference to a suspicious individual going around the area knocking on doors. Officers made contact with a vehicle that had an individual that matched the description of the suspicious person in the vehicle. Officers knew that this individual, a 49-year-old male resident of Enterprise, had active warrants. Investigation by the officers resulted in recovery of multiple baggies and pill bottle containing meth. The individual was taken into custody for possession of controlled substance and possession of drug paraphernalia. The 22nd Judicial Drug Task Force assumed the case. Old School Men's Meeting hosted by Ironsworth, 7 o'clock tonight at the Old School. They'll be welcoming Coach K. Come out to the Old School and enjoy a free hot meal. Of course, it's steak for the men.
The crossover annual auction will be Friday at 6 p.m. in the Grace Building of the First Methodist Church of Opt. Viewing will begin at 4 with food and drinks available to purchase throughout the auction. If anyone has items they would like to donate, they can call the ministry at 493-1030 and someone can pick them up. Or items can be dropped off at the ministry in Opt. Or you can call Janice Moody at 493-7130 or 488-5090.
Join in the Opp and Covington County Area Chamber of Commerce Annual Christmas Parade, Friday, November 30th at 6:30 p.m. on Main Street. This year's theme is Christmas Around the World. If you would like to enter a float, they are accepting applications now through November 27th. Entry fee is $10. Judging will be based on creativity, overall appearance, and adherence to the theme. First place prize is $100. Second is $75, and third is $50. For more information or an application, contact the Chamber of Commerce website or call 493-3070. LBWCC MacArthur Campus is offering medical coding class from August 21st through December 6, 2018. This is a 15-week study course designed to prepare participants to take the National Certification Exam to become a certified professional coder. It is a short-term, non-credit course for students who do not wish to earn a degree. Advanced registration is required. Space is limited, so don't delay. For more information, contact Noel Worley at 334-881-2231 or email nworley@lbwcc.edu.
Like many others, you probably set some resolutions or goals for 2018 just in the past few days. That's the easy part. The harder part is doing what it takes to make your resolutions a reality. As the new year unfolds, rely on Southern Independent Bank for tailored solutions from new and better ways to manage your money. Plan for retirement or for loans that make your goals come true. Let's make 2018 the year you took your resolutions seriously. Southern Independent Bank. Opp and Andalusia. The power of independence. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
One of the biggest questions facing Opp, Alabama, and the good old USA is, what will happen to our aging population? The Woodmore on Highway 331 North wants to be a small part of the answer. We're an assisted living facility with an emphasis on assisted. One of the things Americans cherish most is our independence, but as we age, sometimes a little help is needed. If you have any questions with how assisted living works, call the Woodmore at 493-2721 or come by for a visit. We'd love to show you around.
Check with Woodmore on rehab or temporary care. 1 day, 1 week, or 1 month. Woodmore, we care.
Hey, an update on the local news. On Monday, a citizen reported that his Husqvarna riding lawnmower was stolen from his yard in the 700 block of 8th Street. Wednesday morning, the Opp Police Department investigators located the stolen lawnmower parked behind a residence on Kinsey Circle. Investigators seized the lawnmower and returned it to the owner. Wednesday afternoon, investigators arrested 23-year-old male resident of Opp for receiving stolen property, second degree. The Opp Police Department reporting 4 in their jail, Andalusia Police Department reporting 4 in their jail. Covington County Sheriff Department booked in 7. 1 for possession of controlled substance and drug paraphernalia, 1 for NWI, 2 counts of bad checks, 1 for possession of controlled substance and drug paraphernalia, 1 for failure to appear, 1 possession of meth, first degree and drug paraphernalia, 1 bond revocation, and 1 failure to appear, 2 counts. 11 released, 205 in the Covington County Jail this morning.
1 week or 1 month. Woodmore, we care.
One of the biggest questions facing Opp, Alabama, and the good old USA is, what will happen to our aging population? The Woodmore on Highway 331 North wants to be a small part of the answer. We're an assisted
JR's Lawnmower Shop, Opp, Alabama. It's hot weather, folks, and hey, that grass is growing, the rain is coming. We got the power equipment to take care of you. Husqvarna, the total source dealer, will not be undersold. Grasshopper, we got grasshoppers, 48-inch all the way up to a big 72-inch. We will not be undersold. Did I say financing? We got some great deals on financing. If you got a proven credit, 0% interest on most models. Hey folks, come see us. We are your power source when it comes to outdoor power equipment. Did I say about the steel weed eaters? We got a great lineup of steel weed eaters, all the way from the handheld trimmers to the backpack blowers. Don't forget our golf cart lineup. We'll Mountain Rise, Yamaha dealer, and E-Z-Go. And yes, we carry Yeti and the Big Green Edge. Don't forget us, we will not be undersold. JR's Lawnmower Shop, located Highway 84, better known as Cummins Avenue in the Cottonville Village. Come see us.
Cotton feels like home.
JR's Lawnmower Shop, Opp, Alabama.
You can now pay Bobcat Booster Club membership on monthly school bucks by going to the Op City Schools website. Under quick links on the left side of the page, click on Bobcat Booster Club.
Gonna be an SOB at
option to
punching.
fill out all the necessary information and pay. If you're paying for more than one thing, such as sports passes and seats, you will need to make 2 transactions. The membership form is also posted on the Op City Schools website and on their Facebook page. You can print it off and drop it by the Op High School office or the Op Middle School office. You can also see any of the officers, Brock Ballard, Jeff Zorn, Melissa Barnes, or Robin Sperlin. We will have the credit debit card reader at the Meet the Bobcats on Saturday, August the 25th.
The 35th annual South Alabama Gun Club Gun and Knife Show will be Saturday and Sunday. This will be located at the Kiwanis Community Center in Andalusia, and it's open to the public. Saturday it will be from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Sunday 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., and admission is $5 a person. Children 12 and under are free.
Op Coupleman Society's 2018 Color Trail Run will be Saturday at Frank Jackson State Park. Registration will be at 8 a.m. and the race begins at 9. The event will not be timed and there is no age groups. Medals will be awarded to the first 3 males and the first 3 females to cross the finish line. All proceeds will support the need for band instruments for use by the students of Op City Schools. If you register the day of the race, it's $30 per person and t-shirts are limited. You can register online at www.active.com or registration forms are also available at Mizell Wellness Center. There will be a color fun run after the race for kids. There is no charge for the fun run and it's for ages 10 and under and no medals will be awarded.
T-Football Kickoff Party 2018, Saturday 6 o'clock to 9 p.m. at the Trojan Arena. Live music, complimentary food and beverages, silent auction and prizes, including $10,000 grand prize. Tickets are $125. Tickets admits 2 people into the kickoff party and is good for 1 entry into the prize drawing. To purchase tickets by phone, call Helen Shirley, 334-670-3482, or Judy Morgan, 334-670-3682. The 13th Annual Andalusia Area Chamber Classic Golf Tournament will be held Tuesday, August the 21st, 7:30 morning tee time. Player entry includes lunch, goodie bag, door prizes, and award reception. At the Andalusia Country Club, contact the Andalusia Area Chamber of Commerce, 222-2030 for complete information. That's Dateline Action News. Ops only, locally owned and operated news service. Hear it first on WOPP and repeat it later across town.
Hometown shopping just makes sense.
This is your hometown.
Here's your WeatherBug LA weather. I'm Ray Williams. For Thursday morning, we've got partly cloudy skies, outdoor temperature around 73. Clouds and possible rain and thunderstorms likely all day. High near 89. Mostly cloudy Thursday night, low 72. Friday, showers and thunderstorms are back at it again after 1 in the afternoon. Friday, continued mostly cloudy, high near 91. That's the latest Lower Alabama weather here on WOPP.
Oh, 75 is our low this morning. The winds are from the east at 1 mile per hour. The official sunrise at 6:12. The official sunset at 7:28. Overcast, 79 degrees here at the studios of WOPP. Hey, we're out of time. We got to go to SRN News. And then we'll be back with our birthday and anniversary calendar this morning, so stay with us. Let me say this is WOPP in Op, Alabama. The time is 8 a.m. Now let's go to Washington, D.C. for the latest in world news here on your community radio station, WOPP.
News this hour from townhall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. Only days after pleading for his family's safe return, the husband and father of that missing Colorado family now in police custody.
The Frederick Police Department says Chris Watts has been arrested in connection with the disappearance of his pregnant wife and their 2 daughters, 34-year-old Shanann Watts, along with 4-year-old Bella and 3-year-old Celeste, who were reported missing on Monday. Police say on Twitter that Chris Watts will be held at the Weld County Jail. He has not yet been charged. Previously, Watts spoke with the Denver Channel and pleaded for his family's safe return.
I'm Mike Hempen.
The White House says it's reviewing the security clearances of various former government officials after President Trump revoked the clearance of ex-CIA director John Brennan.
The official written statement from the president, released after the White House briefing, says that he has, quote, a unique constitutional responsibility to protect the nation's classified information. He says that Brennan has a history that calls into question his objectivity and credibility. The statement is dated July 26th.
Correspondent Wally Hyde. The death toll at least 38 in the collapse of a highway bridge near Genoa, Italy. The BBC's Don Johnson in Genoa says there's been no lack of finger pointing in the aftermath of that disaster.
Politicians are talking tough and laying blame, mostly on Autostrade, the private company that runs motorways here. Deputy Prime Minister Luigi Di Maio said the management should resign, accusing them of not maintaining the bridge properly. He said the company charges the highest tolls in Europe but pays low taxes in Luxembourg.
And Italian authorities say at least 10 people are still unaccounted for. Wall Street, Dow futures up 193 points, NASDAQ futures 48 points higher. More on these stories at townhall.com.
With SR's fourth-time Patrick Frost, the Chicago Cubs have expanded their lead in the NL Central to 3 games over Milwaukee with an 8-4 win over the Brewers. Cubs first baseman Anthony Rizzo, who hit a 2-run homer and had 3 RBIs, says the Brewers aren't going away.
I think we knew it was going to come down to the wire, so I don't see us or any team pulling away. Winning games versus our division is always big.
Slugging rookie Ronald Acuna Jr., who had hit leadoff homers in his last 3 games, didn't get a chance to extend that streak as Jose Urena plunked him on the left elbow with a fastball on the first pitch of the day, triggering the benches and bullpens from both teams to rush the field. Braves manager Brian Snitker was tossed out of the game.
It's a shame that happened. What happens if they hit him there and he breaks his elbow and he's done for the year? And what we're trying to accomplish here.
Atlanta went on to pick up their 5th straight win, 5-2 over Miami. Philadelphia beat Boston 7-4 as the Phillies remain 2 games behind the East-leading Braves. This is SRN Sports.
The Bible says in Acts 11:24 that Barnabas was a good man, full of the Holy Spirit and of faith. And a great number of people were brought to the Lord as a result of the life and ministry of Barnabas. Could that be said about you? Are you a good person? And the only way we can really be good is to be filled with the Holy Spirit, because there's no goodness in us without Jesus Christ. But when Jesus comes in to our hearts and lives, the Holy Spirit comes to dwell in us. And as a result, we can be a person who does good things. Barnabas was known for his goodness. What about you? What are you known for? Only God can make us truly good. And that, my friend, is something to think about. I'm Gary Miller, pastor of Westview Baptist Church.
There's things that my dad used to do when I was growing up. When I walked out the door, he would say, "Do you have gas in the car and a quarter to call if you need me?" Now, it's time to take care of my dad.
At Comfort Care Hospice, we consider it an honor to care for those with life-limiting illness. We care for their physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual needs, enhancing their quality of life and your peace of mind. And because we're based in your community, we can be by your side when you need us, day or night. Comfort Care, the right hospice, right here.
Good morning and welcome to the WOPP birthday party for Thursday, August 9th, 2000.